What is going on, everyone? Luca Rosano here, back with another video. Hope you're all doing well. So if you've been following my channel for a while or you're new, you'll know that I like to do my full playoff predictions before the playoffs officially get underway. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to be making my round by round picks and give you my NBA Finals and my 2022 NBA champion. I'm so excited about this year's playoffs. I think we're going to see a lot of great matchups, great series, great basketball leading all the way to the NBA Finals. So before we dive right into it, please do me all a favor. Smash a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new, plus ring the bell for more content just like this. I'm going to be providing ongoing postseason coverage on this channel, so you definitely don't want to miss out on the content that I got in store for all of you. Go and follow me on social media as well as the playoffs get set for Saturday. It's going to be a great one. Okay, we are going to start here on the Western Conference side of the bracket. We got the Phoenix Suns, who will go up against either the Pelicans or the Clippers. No Paul George in that final play-in game. It does not matter who the Phoenix Suns play. I got the Phoenix Suns going on through. Just for the sake of this bracket, I'll say they take on the Clippers and the Suns win that series to move on to the second round. We got the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Utah Jazz. This is one that I was on the Mavericks side throughout, but then we learned the news of Luka Doncic, and he's expected to miss the first couple of games of the series. I think that's going to be too much for the Mavs to overcome. And unfortunately, I don't see the Mavericks getting through the first round with an unhealthy Luka Doncic. So I'm actually going to go with the Utah Jazz to get on through. They will upset the four here, and the Jazz will move on in the next round. I can see this series going 6 in favor of the Jazz. It is so unfortunate that Luka Doncic will not be healthy for this entire series. Mavs fans simply cannot catch a break. Okay, next series. Warriors, Nuggets. Some good news for Warriors fans. Stephen Curry should be able to go for game 1. He looks to be back. This Warriors team will be healthy, it seems, for this first round playoff matchup. And the big three will be intact of Curry, Thompson, and Green. I think the Warriors will get on through here over the Nuggets in 6. And then we got Grizzlies taking on the Timberwolves. I think this is going to be one of the most fun first round playoff matchups, and I think the Timberwolves can actually make this a series. I got the Grizzlies winning the series, but I'm going to say this one's going to go the distance. I got the Grizzlies beating the Timberwolves in 7 to move on to the second round. Okay, let's pick it up at the top now. We got Suns taking on the Jazz. I got the Suns getting on through easily here. I got the Suns in 5. The Jazz, this could be their last hurrah with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert as their two main guys. The Phoenix Suns, so dynamite. This is a team that's been doing it all season long. They're good on the road. They're even better at home. They're going to get on through and make it back to the Western Conference Finals. Then this is going to be a super fun matchup. Warriors-Grizzlies in the bottom of the bracket. I got the Warriors beating the Grizzlies in 7. I think it's going to come down to playoff experience. The Grizzlies, they are a legit team. I know people have them making it to the NBA Finals, but this is a team that is unproven. I know they have a little bit of playoff experience getting there last season, and they actually did beat the Warriors in the play-in game, but this is a different Warriors team, and I think the Warriors will get on through in a phenomenal series, so give me the Warriors in 7. And that is going to set us up with the Western Conference Finals. Everybody is excited to see if we do get it. Phoenix taking on Golden State. The winner gets on through to the NBA Finals. This is going to be a super fun matchup, and I've been going back and forth on this one a ton. Ultimately, though, I think this is going to come down to home court advantage, so I will give the slight edge to the best team in basketball for the regular season. That is the Phoenix Suns. I got the Suns beating the Dubs in 7. If you did look at my original predictions at the very start of the season, I did have the Warriors getting on through, but I did not know the Phoenix Suns were going to look as dominant as they have, and I simply cannot bet against this team right now. I got the Suns beating the Warriors in what should be an epic 7-game playoff series, and it could just come down to something as little as home court advantage. Phoenix playing that Game 7 on its home court could make all the difference in the world. So I got Phoenix going back to the NBA Finals. Let's see now who they will match up against. Okay, so I got the Heat beating whoever finishes 8th. For the sake of this video, I'll say it's the Hawks. Okay, Sixers taking on the Raptors. If you watched my prediction piece already, my preview of the series, you already know I got Raptors in 6. They will beat the Sixers, sending them home early, as the Raptors will move on through to take on the Heat and Kyle Lowry in the next round. Bucks, Bulls, this is going to be a short series. I got the Bucks beating the Bulls in 5. Chicago, what a weird year for them, man. There was a point in time where people had them possibly making it to the NBA Finals and being last year's surprise Phoenix Suns story team, and now they look like a team that you'd be surprised if they even win a game. Bucks get on through in 5. I'll give the Bulls at least 1. Okay, this is the matchup that is shaping up to be one of the best first-round matchups. Celtics, Nets, the 2 versus 7 matchup. Ben Simmons should be back for Game 4, reportedly. But at that point, will the series be on the verge of being done? This might be an unpopular pick, but I'm going with the Brooklyn Nets and the mini upset here. I got the Brooklyn Nets. I think on paper they're the slight underdog, but I got the Nets getting this one done. They're going to start this series on the road. I can see them taking one, really putting the pressure on Boston. And when you look at this Nets team, they got 2 of the best players in the conference on their same team. And if Ben Simmons can come back at some point, that's just going to give this Nets team that extra advantage. So I got the Nets getting on through to take on the Milwaukee Bucks in a rematch of last year. Before we get into that one, let's go back to the top of the bracket here. Heat Raptors. This is going to be an exciting matchup. Obviously, the narrative will be Kyle Lowry going up against his old team. And don't be surprised if the Raptors pull this one off. But I am going to go with the Miami Heat in 7. I think this is going to be a super hard-fought series. I see it going the distance, but Miami being at home for that Game 7 could be the difference maker here. I like their depth. You look at guys like Lowry who have won before. They've been there. Jimmy Butler. A lot of pressure is going to be on him to come through. I think the Heat take care of business against the Raptors in 7, and the Heat will move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. And that's where they will play the Brooklyn Nets. Yes, I got another upset happening here. The Brooklyn Nets are going to beat the Milwaukee Bucks. Look, the Milwaukee Bucks, they clearly dodged the Nets in the first round. That's not the heart of a champion. If you really are a champion, you don't care who they play in the first round. The Bucks clearly wanted to avoid the Nets in the first round. They're going to be taking on the Nets here. And let's not forget, if the Nets didn't have any injury disruptions last postseason, they would have won that series. Assuming Kevin Durant, Kyrie are healthy for this one, at this point in time, Ben Simmons should be back in the lineup, established in the lineup. The Brooklyn Nets are going to take care of business against the Bucks and get some redemption here. I got the Nets winning this one in a 7-game series, and that's going to set us up with the Miami Heat and the Brooklyn Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals. And I know a lot of people are going to probably call me crazy for this, but I'm going to go with a little bit of a bold prediction here. I got the Brooklyn Nets as the 7th seed to get through the gauntlet of the Celtics, of the Bucks, and they will beat the number 1 seed Miami Heat in 6 games. When it comes to the postseason, you ride with the best players. I think Brooklyn, they're going to be ready to go. This is a team that they're not going to care if they start a playoff series on the road. They have proven winners. They got guys who make big shots. And this is a team that will get on through to the NBA Finals. This is a pick that I had at the beginning of the year that I'm not going to go away from. And that is the Nets getting to the NBA Finals despite them being the 7th seed. And let's just throw it out there. No 7th seed has ever won the NBA championship. So you're probably asking me, Luka, are you actually going to have the Nets making history here? I got the Phoenix Suns, the 1, going up against the Brooklyn Nets, the 7th seed, in the NBA Finals. Who will win the 2022 NBA championship? This is where I'm going to go to a little bit more of a logical pick. I'm going to go with the Phoenix Suns. I think the Nets will come up short. And at the end of the day, the Phoenix Suns have proven to be the best team in basketball. I think this team will have extra motivation this time around because they do have unfinished business. They have played like it all season long. I think the Suns beat the Nets in 6 or 7. And I think they finally win their first ever NBA championship. CP3 gets his ring. And I know a lot of people want to see the Suns win the championship, non-Suns fans. Because this is a team that they have just been playing with that chip on their shoulder. This is a team that we all thought was going to win it last year. They lose in the finals, and then they do not miss a beat this season, putting up incredible numbers. They're ultra good in the clutch, which is the determining factor of why I think they will take care of business here. They're going to have home court advantage, and they just got one of the best and deepest teams in the NBA. They got proven gamers like Devin Booker. Aiden has come onto the scene. You got Chris Paul. He's not going to want to lose in the spot again. So, yeah, I got the Phoenix Suns beating the Brooklyn Nets. I couldn't have the Nets win the championship. I think it'll be too much of a stretch to ask them to win all these games or all these series, and then especially winning a series against a 60-plus win team. So I'm going with the Suns over the Brooklyn Nets in the NBA Finals to win the NBA championship. So those conclude my full 2022 NBA playoff predictions. Let me know what you think of my picks, and let me know who you got meeting in the NBA Finals and who your 2022 NBA champion is in the comment section down below. I love doing these videos. I can see how right or how wrong I am as we move along these playoffs, but like I said at the top of the video, I'm so excited about this postseason, and I'm very excited about how the Toronto Raptors fare, me being a Raptors fan. So I will be going live for Game 1 of the Raptors and 76ers Saturday night. You definitely don't want to miss that. But yeah, we'll see how the playoffs shape up. Give me your winners. Enjoy the postseason, and we'll see who is crowned the 2022 NBA champion when it's all said and done. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is Luca Rosano signing off, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.